In this video, you will learn how to become a notary loan signing agent in Indiana. In this video, we will show you how to become a notary loan signing agent in Indiana. The first part of becoming a notary loan signing agent is that you will need to become a notary public. We will cover that in the first part of the video because you can't be a notary signing agent in Indiana without being a notary public first. Then, in the last part, we will discuss what you then need to do to create a successful notary signing agent business. Step 1. Meet the basic requirements. The first step to become a notary loan signing agent in Indiana is that you will need to meet the basic requirements of the state. These are as follows. You must be at least 18 years of age. You must be a citizen or permanent legal resident of the United States. You will need to be either a full-time, permanent resident of the state of Indiana, or primarily employed in the state of Indiana. You will need to possess an Indiana driver's license, Indiana non-driver identification card, or other acceptable form of identification to prove Indiana residence, or possess proof of employment in the state of Indiana. You must never have committed an act or omission that demonstrates a deficiency in competence, honesty, integrity, or reliability. Step 2. Get a criminal history check. The next step to become a notary signing agent in Indiana is that you will need to obtain an Indiana State Police Limited Criminal History Record. Be sure to download the record once you have access to it because the digital copy will only be available for 2 weeks. This will be uploaded as part of the online notary application, and the criminal history record must be no older than 30 days at the time of submission. We have placed a link to where you can get a criminal history check below this video, or check the Indiana Secretary of State website. Step 3. Purchase a surety bond. Next, to become a notary loan signing agent in Indiana, you will need to purchase a $25,000 surety bond. This is required by the Indiana Secretary of State. You can purchase this from a licensed surety such as a notary bonding company, an insurance company, or a notary organization. The surety bond protects those to whom you perform notary services and does not protect you as the notary. For professional liability protection, you may consider getting errors and omissions insurance. Step 4. Complete the Indiana Secretary of State Notary Education course. The next step on your journey to become a notary loan signing agent in Indiana is that you will need to take the free online course administered by the Indiana Secretary of State. This course will help prepare you for the notary exam and give you information to help you learn more about what it means to be a notary signing agent. This course is available after paying the application fee when you apply in Step 6. Step 5. Pass the Indiana Notary Exam. Next on the road to become a notary signing agent in Indiana is that you will need to pass the Indiana Notary Exam. The exam will consist of multiple choice and true or false questions. There will be 30 questions on the exam, and you will need to score 80% or higher to pass. You will register for the Indiana Notary Exam when you are submitting the online application to the Indiana Secretary of State. This will be discussed in the next step. Step 6. Submit the notary public application. The next step to become an Indiana notary loan signing agent is that you will need to submit the notary public application to the Indiana Secretary of State. You will complete the application at the Indiana IN Biz Access Indiana online portal. You will need to create an account if you do not have one. When you apply, you will need to upload the bond certificate, criminal history record, and a signature sample. Be sure to sign with the signature you will use to notarize documents, also known as your official signature. There is a $10 application fee. Once the Indiana Notary Exam has been passed, your application will be submitted to the Secretary of State's office for final review. It can take 5 to 10 business days for processing. Step 7. Review your notary certificate of appointment. After you pass the Indiana Notary Exam and have submitted your application, within 5 to 10 business days you should receive an email notification about your application status. This email should contain a link to download your certificate of appointment. Be sure to review this to make sure all of the information is accurate. Step 8. Obtain your notary business supplies. The next step to become a notary loan signing agent in Indiana is that you will need to get your notary business supplies. You will need to get a notary stamp and seal. You can buy a notary stamp at most office supply stores. They will require information from your notary public commission certificate to make the stamp. Be sure that the stamp meets all of the Indiana notary rules. You can find these requirements in the Indiana Notary Public Guide. We have placed a link to the guide below this video, and it can also be found on the Indiana Secretary of State website. You will also want to keep a notary journal to record all of your notarial acts. This is not required by the Indiana Secretary of State, but it's a good business practice. You can get a journal at most office supply stores or through notary associations. Step 9. Indiana Remote Notarization. This is not a required step to become an Indiana notary loan signing agent. It can, however, help to streamline your business by becoming an Indiana Remote Notary Public. A remote notarization involves signers appearing before the remote notary public via two-way audio-visual communication on an approved remote technology vendor platform. This platform will capture the notarial act and signatures as part of an electronic record. If you're a currently commissioned active notary public, you may apply to become authorized as a remote notary. The application process requires the completion of an online form, an online education course, and passing a remote notary exam. There is a non-refundable fee of $100 to submit the application. We have placed a link to learn how to become a remote notary below this video. Step 10. Get educated on how to create a loan signing business. Now that you know what it takes to become an Indiana notary public, you will now need to learn how to take this and turn it into a successful notary loan signing agent business. You will need to be educated by someone who has built a successful notary loan signing agent business. We have listed the top notary loan signing agent course below this video. This course will teach you all of the things you will need to know to make money as a notary loan signing agent in Indiana. This includes how to do a loan signing, how to get loan signing jobs, how to meet escrow standards, and much more. Note, the information in this video is subject to change. Check with your state to verify current requirements. This video is not intended as legal advice and/or state/federal notary public training. Check with your state to be sure that loan signing agents are utilized in the closing process. Always follow your state's notary laws and best practices. Please don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.